Greetings, science enthusiasts. My name is Ngzava Wheat, and welcome to our Laboratory of Learning. Are you ready to have your mind absolutely, positively, blown away by the wonders of the universe? Today, we're embarking on an extraordinary journey through some of the most astonishing, jaw-dropping, and downright weird science facts you've ever heard. From the microscopic marvels inside our own bodies to the cosmic curiosities of the great beyond, we're going to explore it all. Consider this: science is everywhere, in everything we do, and it is spectacular. We're going to dive deep into the realms of biology, physics, space, and our very own planet Earth. Each fact is a little piece of a grand, intricate puzzle that makes up our reality. Think of it as a treasure hunt for knowledge, where every discovery makes the world seem even more incredible. I want you to get involved, to be part of the experiment. As we go through these amazing facts, think about which one really makes you say, wow, because I'll be asking you to share it with our community of curious minds. So, buckle up your brain belts and prepare for a whirlwind tour of scientific awesomeness. Let's get our neurons firing and our curiosity circuits buzzing. When you find a fact that truly astonishes you, don't keep it to yourself. Drop a comment below and let me know which one is your absolute favorite. Let the learning begin. Your stomach acid is so incredibly strong, it can dissolve razor blades. But don't worry, your stomach lining regenerates constantly. Humans shed about 600,000 skin particles every hour. A huge portion of the dust in your home is actually you. The blood vessels in your body, if laid end to end, would stretch over 100,000 kilometers, circling the Earth more than twice. So, your brain, right now, is generating about 20 watts of electrical power. That's actually enough to light up a dim light bulb. There are more bacterial cells in your body than human cells. You're basically a walking, talking ecosystem, and it's vital. Hot water can freeze faster than cold water. It's called the Mpemba effect, and honestly, scientists are still debating exactly why. So here's something a lot of people get wrong. Glass isn't a slow-moving liquid, actually. It's what we call an amorphous solid. The reason old window panes look all wavy isn't because gravity pulled the glass downward over centuries, but rather, it's due to those old manufacturing processes that made glass uneven in the first place. Did you know that a single bolt of lightning contains enough energy to power a 100-watt light bulb for more than 3 entire months? Yeah, really. Zap! That's just how powerful nature can be. If you were to, remove all the empty space from your atoms, your entire body would shrink down to be smaller than a grain of sand. It's kind of wild to think about, but most of what makes us up is actually just, well, empty space. Neutron stars are so dense, a single teaspoon of their material would weigh billions of tons. That's actually heavier than Mount Everest. There are more trees on Earth, about 3 trillion, than there are stars in our Milky Way galaxy, which has a mere few hundred billion. A day on Venus, its rotation is longer than its year, its orbit around the sun. Just imagine, a day that never ends. Astronauts actually report that space smells kind of like seared steak, hot metal, and even welding fumes. It's wild, right? That's the smell of dying stars. The universe, believe it or not, has no center. Everything is just expanding away from everything else, sort of like dots on the surface of an inflating balloon. There's a giant cloud of alcohol out in space, in Sagittarius B2, with enough ethanol to make 400 trillion pints of beer. That's just mind-blowing. The deepest point on Earth, the Mariana Trench, is so deep that if you placed Mount Everest inside, its peak would still be underwater. Antarctica is a vast desert of ice. In fact, only about 1% of the entire continent is permanently ice-free land. The Pacific Ocean is honestly incomprehensibly huge. It's so large that, get this, all of Earth's continents could fit inside it with room to spare. Honey never spoils. Archaeologists have actually found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are thousands of years old, and believe it or not, still perfectly edible. The human body is just full of surprises. From our brains to our guts, science is a journey of discovery that, well, never really ends. And that's a wrap on our whirlwind tour of mind-blowing science. Wasn't that incredible? The universe is just brimming with secrets waiting for us to uncover them. From the power in a lightning bolt to the sheer vastness of the Pacific Ocean, there's so much to be amazed by. Now it's your turn to be the scientist. I want you to head down to the comments section right now and tell me which one of these facts was your absolute favorite. Which one made you pause and just say, "Whoa!" Sharing knowledge is honestly one of the best parts of science. If you enjoyed getting your daily dose of awesome information, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. By subscribing, you become part of our crew of explorers, and you won't miss out on any of our future adventures into the amazing world of science. We have so much more to investigate together, and your support makes it all possible. Let's build a community founded on curiosity. Thank you so much for joining me today and for being so wonderfully curious. Your passion for learning is what drives us to create this content. Stay tuned, because in our next video, we're going to be tackling the mysteries of the deep sea. You won't believe what's lurking down there. Until then, keep asking questions and never ever stop exploring.